Por parte de la defensa de Genaro García Luna, el abogado Florian Miedel será el que haga las preguntas a este testigo y a los demás testigos. Esto se llama la examinación contraria, cuando la defensa cuestiona al testigo para que el jurado vea lo que puede o no ser cierto, lo que todavía es cuestionable de lo que dijo el testigo. ¿Cómo se prepara un abogado aquí en Estados Unidos para hacer ese tipo de preguntas, para esos cuestionarios, para esos cuestionamientos que le hacen a los testigos que presenta la Fiscalía? Hablé con un abogado con mucha experiencia en esto. Su nombre es William B. Purpura. Él fue uno de los abogados de Joaquín el Chapo Guzmán y de hecho fue el abogado que preguntaba a los testigos. Él cuestionó, preguntó a el rey Zambada, sí, uno de los testigos que en el juicio contra el Chapo Guzmán se refirió a los sobornos que pagaba a García Luna. De hecho, se refirió a eso cuando este abogado, William B. Purpura, le preguntaba sobre los sobornos hacia las autoridades y él reveló entonces, el rey Zambada, que pagaba sobornos a García Luna. Pero ¿cómo se prepara un abogado para esto? ¿Y qué tan factible es desestimar, desacreditar a testigos de este tipo? Me lo cuenta en esta entrevista. William B. Purpura, thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you.
As an experienced attorney, I want to ask you, in cases like the ones we are covering right now, the case of Genaro García Luna, how is to prepare for interviewing, for making questions to witnesses like the witnesses that we are going to see here, like witnesses, some of them similar or the same than the case of El Chapo? How is to prepare for this kind of witnesses?
You know, it's actually easier in a case like this than in your normal federal case, because in this particular case, all the witnesses have been interviewed numerous times. When I say numerous, 50 to 60 times by various law enforcement agencies. And as part of the discovery, you get all these interviews. And I guarantee you, as in the same way in Mr. Guzman's case, in Chapo's case, that there are huge inconsistencies in one statement from 1 month to the next month, to the next year, to the next year. So that's one way. What you want to do with all of these witnesses, all of these cooperating witnesses, is to show that they individually are not credible, that their word is meaningless, that they've given their word on numerous times to numerous different people, and on each and every time, it was in fact a lie.
Yes, so maybe it's a chance to discredit them. Every question is a chance to discredit.
Every question is a chance, and you have, especially in this particular case, in Mr. Luna's case, you have all the information that we had in Mr. Guzman's case. They have all the transcripts of all the cross-examinations of Mr. Zambada, who is going to testify again in this particular case. So they have the transcripts. The key is just to use them with each witness to discredit them and not to bore the jury. When you've made your point as a defense attorney, you want to end it, because the point you're trying to make is the person's not credible. If you can do this in 20 questions, great. But sometimes it takes more than 20 questions. But that's the problem.
More than 20 questions. I also want to ask you about how you make some questions to El Rey Zambada, because in some of his answers, he revealed some of the money that gave as bribes to Genaro García Luna, the person that is right now facing justice.
Yeah, obviously, when I cross-examined Mr. Zambada, in Mr. Guzman's case, there was a different interest that I had.
Yes.
And now, obviously, in Mr. Luna's case, it's again a different story. But the bottom line, I think what they can show, especially with Mr. Zambada, as all these particular witnesses, is that they're not credible witnesses, and you just can't believe their words. And I understand in Mr. Luna's case, unlike Mr. Guzman's case, there's no other corroboration. And corroboration is the key with corroborators, with people who are cooperating.
Yes. So. And for the jury, is it for them to understand these inconsistencies?
Yeah. Well, that's up to the lawyers to make it clear. And the inconsistencies are all there to show that they've lied on different occasions to benefit themselves. It depends who they put on the stand or who they're asking questions about, as the lies change. And you have to show that and be explicit with that.
Okay. For this case, in this first day of audiences, we just heard the prosecutors asking questions to the witness. In any case, in every case, the attorneys of the defense should be asking questions.
Well, first,
am I right?
No. Yes. The bottom line is first the prosecution goes forward because they have the burden of proof. So they direct the witnesses. Then in this particular case, then tomorrow I assume that one of the defense attorneys will cross-examine the witness on all the issues they testified to today. And then the government actually has the chance of what's called redirect examination to ask them some more questions. So government goes, defense goes, and government goes back again.
Okay. It's very interesting what is happening here. And in any case, thank you very much, William, for your time and for explaining us what you're experiencing.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Y'all take care now.
Thank you very much, William de Purpura.